we go. Oh, all right. Salute omnes, Living Latin Live, episode 7. Welcome back. Today we're going to continue on with the story. So we're going to go ahead and do our daily read from episode 6 last week, the phone room Feli Suawolt. So I'll just read through the sentence so you can hear me, and then I'll just call on everyone at random to have them just kind of give us a quick translation, so we're all on the same page and can comprehend the language and kind of establish meaning.
Can
So
you make
Helena
it
is
a little bit
bigger? Sure, yeah. Let me see
Just a little,
here.
just a little.
You got it. Let's see.
125 maybe?
I'll go one, but I just skipped out everything. Let's try that 125. That way I can fit it on the screen here.
Yeah, that's good.
Is that better?
That's much better. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So Helena Espuela. Helena in Omaha, Nebraska est. Allison, Helena Espuela, what does that mean?
Helena is a girl.
Good. And Helena in Omaha, Nebraska est, what does that mean?
She is in Omaha, Nebraska.
Very good. Helena felem abet, felisus non es laetus, quia felisus telefonulum non abet. Karen, what does Helena felem habet mean?
Helena has a cat.
Yes, and you're modeling that right now. That's great. And felisus, now whose cat is that?
Her cat.
Her cat.
Good, her cat, sus. Non es laetus, Karen, what does that mean? Non es laetus.
Her cat is not happy
Quia, what does quia mean again?
because
Because felisus telefonulum non habet. What does that mean, Karen?
her cat doesn't have a cell phone.
I know, and I'm sure Cotton right now is like, I can't believe that cat has not got a telephone. How sad. Felisus telefonulum vult. All right. Jess, let's try you. Felisus telefonulum vult. What does that mean?
Her cat wants a cell phone.
Excellent. Optime. And not to brag, but Jessie just showed up today, so she just picked that up. That's very good. Yeah. So her cat does not wants a telephone, a cell phone. Good. Then she says, Felis meus non es laetus, quia telefonum vult, sed non habet. Lake, what is that telling us? Felis meus non es laetus, quia telefonum vult, sed non habet.
My cat is not happy because he wants a cell phone, but doesn't have.
Yeah, but doesn't have one. That's right. So my cat isn't happy because she wants a cell phone, or he wants a cell phone. It's a boy cat, I guess, but does not have it. Es problema magna mihi. Like, what does that mean? Es problema magna mihi.
Big problem for me.
Yes, mihi. Ego volo telefonum feli meo. What does that mean? Like, ego volo telefonum feli meo.
I want a phone for my cat.
Yes, feli meo. Good. Again, notice the difference in spelling. Felis to feli, right? Those kinds of things. Magister este Mykonos Graecia, magister delphinum habet, sed delphinus sus non es laetus. Alison, back to you. Where is magister?
Magister is in Mykonos, Greece.
And what's that situation?
Teachers in Mykonos, Greece. Teacher has dolphin, but his dolphin is not. Did you read that far? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did. You're good.
His dolphin is not happy.
That's right. Delphinus sus non es laetus. Delphinus sus socolatam vult, sed non habet. Karen, what does that mean? Delphinus sus socolatum vult, sed non habet.
His dolphin wants chocolate, but doesn't have any.
That's right. It doesn't have it. Said non habet. Good. All right. Then Magister says, Delphinus meus non es laetus, quia socolatam vult, sed non habet. Jesse, what does that mean?
My dolphin is not happy because He wants chocolate, but doesn't have it.
Yes, optime, good. Awesome, that's great. And then es problema magna sibi et mihi, ego volo socolatam delfino meo. Lake, what does that mean?
That's a big problem for him and for me. I want chocolate for my dolphin.
Yes, no, it's the sibi et mihi, right. It's a big problem for him and for me. All right, Jimmy Stewart in Palau est. Jimmy Stewart asinum abet, sed asinusus non est laetus. All right, Allison, Jimmy Stewart in Palau
Jimmy
est.
Stewart
What is that?
is in Palau. Jimmy Stewart has a donkey, but his donkey is not happy.
Yes, optime. Asinusus non est laetus. All right. Cur asinusus non est laetus? Asinusus non est laetus quia caseum vot, sed non abet. Jesse, what does that mean? Cur asinusus non est laetus. What do you think that means?
Why is his donkey not happy? His donkey is not happy because he wants cheese but doesn't have it.
Yes, optime. Good. Cur, where the word curious comes from. We want to know why something. So an easy way to remember that, hopefully. All right. Jimmy Stewart, quoque non est laetus, est tristis. Karen, what does that mean?
Jimmy Stewart isn't happy either. He's sad.
Yes, quoque again. Also, either it's good. So just something like that. Good. So Jimmy Stewart also is not happy. He is sad, tristis. All right. Asinus meus non habet caseum sed caseum vot. Asinus meus est tristis. Ego volo caseum asino meo. All right, Lake. What did Jimmy Stewart say? Do your best Jimmy Stewart impression. Go.
No. I don't have a Jimmy Stewart impression. My donkey doesn't have cheese, but wants cheese. My donkey is sad. I want cheese for my donkey. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I try
that's
when
okay.
when I'm alone, I can try Jimmy Stewart. I just can't I
I
can't
know,
get it to
now
come
it's
out if I've got
now it'll
listeners.
be exactly now it'll be immortalized for everyone forever. So it's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. Yeah, I can't even do it now myself. And I know I can like on the spot. If somebody asked me to Jimmy Stewart, I'd be able to do it. But for right now, I don't know. Yeah, so awesome. So my donkey, asinos meus non caseum se caseum vot, good. He is tristis and ego volo caseum, volo caseum asino meo, good. So again, notice the difference in spelling asinus to asino, etc. Antonio's banderas telefonum socolatam et caseum abet. All right. Jesse, what is that? You hopefully can figure out who Antonio's banderas is. What does that sentence mean? Oh, sorry, I think you're muted.
Yeah, and Antonio Banderas has a telephone, chocolate, and cheese.
Yes, he's got it all. He's got it all, apparently. All right. Ego sum laetus quia telefonum socolatum caseum abeo. All right. Allison, what does Antonio's Banderas say there?
I am happy because I have a small phone, chocolate, and cheese.
Yes, he says it. All right. And then telefonum socolata caseus que mihi sunt. Karen, what do you think that means?
Cell phone, chocolate, cheese. I don't know what sunt is.
So instead of S, but sunt mihi. What do you think he's saying? Does anyone know? What do you think he's saying there?
Or mine?
Yeah, literally, they are to me. They are mine, essentially, right?
Oh, okay.
So telefonum socolata caseus que, just kind of making it a conjunction, linking that all together like a list.
Okay.
Sunt, plural mihi, right? So that's good. All right. So hopefully you got a little bit of a refresher on the vocabulary and the storyline, at least what's going on. We'll obviously take liberties with the story. So let's go ahead and get into today's slides. All right, there we go. All right, so let me back up, I think, one here. So last week we left off with this, telefonum felisuo vult. So omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
telefonum felisuo vult.
Oh.
Oh. Ita Helena vult telefonum felisuo. And what does this word vult mean?
Swan.
Once.
Yes, so she wants, or Helena wants, what does she want? Telefonulum. What is that again?
Cell phone,
Cell phone.
And who does she want it for?
cat,
Her cat.
Right, for her cat. No, suo felisuo, right? So she wants for her cat. And we'll come back to these, but ego volo means I want. Tu vis means you want. Ella is volt means he or she wants something. All right, so let's move on. So that will bring us, so omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
Helena, well, let me get my pointer out so we can follow along. Helena ad New York eat. Oh, Ita ad New York eat. Let me move my thing around here so I can see. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So what do you think this word odd means?
two,
Two, good. And what would be a good gesture to kind of remember odd means two? Odd, yeah, we could do something like this, or maybe, well, not people do this to ask people to stop. So odd, I think pointing, right? So Elena odd New York eat. Now this word eat, what does that mean?
goes,
Goes
She
now,
went.
now, right, she goes somewhere, odd, right? And you look at the word eat and you might easily just transfer right into English. So what would be a good gesture to help us remember eat means goes?
I go out
Any
to eat,
ideas? Okay, I go out to eat. All right, Alice is doing a little itsy bitsy
Walking.
spider. Right, itsy spider, yeah. Yeah, some kind of motion. So yeah, we'll just do this then, just to kind of show motion, eat. Now, look at how we say this. So omnes, we would say ego eo, all right? So eo, what does eo mean?
I go.
I go.
Good, ego eo. So don't get ego confused with eo, right? They sound very similar, ego, eo, but eo alone just means I go. If you want to emphasize ego, eo, then you can say that, but normally you're just going to hear eo. Tu is, right? Is means you go. And then ea or is, eat, right? Goes, all right? So kind of be looking at, now along with that, we're going to be asking a new question word. See this word quo up here?
Mhm.
Quo. Quo is going to ask us where we're going. So, all right. So, omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
itne, Elena, ad New York. Itne,
Ita.
Elena, ad New York.
Ita,
Ita. Itne, Elena, ad New York on Chicago.
New York,
New York.
New York.
Eat on New York. Elena eat ad New York. Non eat ad Chicago. Remember, the on gives us a choice, right? So on one or the other. Omnes
Ita.
Ita,
Ita.
itne Elena ad Mykonos
Minime,
minime. Itne Elena ad Palau
Minime,
minime. Itne Helena ad Nashville.
Minime.
Minime.
Minime. Itne Helena ad New York.
Ita.
Ita.
Optime, ita ad New York. Allison, tu es Helena.
Ita.
Quo tu is.
Um, Ale ad New York.
Optime, ita recte, tu is ad New York. Omnes,
Ita.
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 Elena Allison, eat ad New York. Oh,
Oh,
New York. Elena Lake. Ita, Jesse.
Yeah, okay. When you said Allison goes to New York, you said Allison New York. So the word order, that's one of the questions that I've been wanting to ask.
Right.
that-
You can, there is like syntax for Latin word order is not as important as it is in English. English, it's required for meaning. Latin, it's just the way the words are spelled, essentially, what we call inflection. So yeah, you can typically say Helena ad New York eat, right? Almost like a sandwich. You have the subject and the verb on the end and that in the middle. Or you can say Helena eat ad New York. It doesn't really matter. What you want to train yourself to do is hear those different pieces. But to be consistent, thanks for pointing that out. Helena ad New York eat. So that way you can kind of get used to hearing that. I'll follow that same syntax
Okay,
as much as I can.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just wanted to know if it was a very flexible word order.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of the beauty with Latin poetry, actually, is the words can be mixed around in a really crazy kind of kind of way. But anyway, Lake,
Okay.
tu es Helena.
Ita.
Quo is.
Ayo. New York.
Optime, tu is ad New York. Omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
Helena Lake ad New York eat.
Oh.
Oh, ita. Karen, tu es Helena. Is ne ad Tennessee. Isne ad Tennessee.
Minime. Io. Ad New York.
Optime, ita, recte. Tu non is ad Tennessee, tu is ad New York. Optime. Omnes.
Ita.
Ita.
Elena Karen non is ad Tennessee, ad New York. Minime. Elena Karen non eat ad Tennessee, ad New York. Elena Karen eat. Bene? Oh,
Oh.
ita.
Ita.
Jesse, tu es Elena.
Ita.
Quo tu is. Quo tu is.
Wait a minute. Ad New York. L.
Optime, recte tu es. Tu is ad New York. Optime. Omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
Jesse Elena eat ad New York. Oh,
Oh.
New York. Ita. Oh, bene.
Can I ask a
Omnes,
quick question?
ita.
Is there any pronunciation difference between the east and the two east and the east eat, like the he from the east and the you go from the east, or is it they're totally the same?
So kind of like in Spanish or in other romantic languages, the vowel sounds are pretty consistent. Now there's some discussion in the Latin world about short and long vowel sounds. I think it just comes down to really emphasis, right? So you'll see those macrons, for example, the EO and the IS and the IT, right? Notice there's a macron over EO, so it's AO, almost like you're emphasizing that last vowel sound, and then is versus eat, right? So it's almost like there's a little bit more emphasis on that first part of the word is, but for the sound itself, it's going to be the same. I would, if you speak Spanish, right? So I would stick with almost the Spanish kind of approach with your pronunciation, and you'll be fine. Yeah. But that's okay because there's no native speaking Romans are going to pop out at any moment and say, "Hey, speak Latin like a real Roman," or "I'm sticking this gladius in your bread" or something. I don't know. All right. So omnes
Ita.
quo ego eo quo ego eo quo ego eo. Any ideas? Guessing
Delfinum.
time. Eo ad delfinum. Maybe
I know.
in delfino. I'm on the dolphin, riding it. But where? Quo? Where am I going? Anyone know?
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
Quia delfinum teo non
E-
chocolatum non habet.
Hawaii.
Ottime. Portasse, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hawaii? Cool, Hawaii. Why?
Well, if you're going with your dolphin.
Right, it's got plenty
They
of
might
ocean,
like to go.
right?
Yeah, they might like to go. It's kind of fun.
Plenty of ocean. That's right. Omnes, I have a secret.
Ita.
Ita.
Ego eo ad Geneva, Switzerland.
Oh, Swiss chocolate.
So Lake, you were close. You were thinking for the chocolate, and we're going a different direction, but we might get to Hershey, Pennsylvania. So omnes
Ita.
ego a Geneva, Switzerland. Eo. Oh. Omnes
Ita.
Ita.
eo ne ad Geneva, Switzerland.
Ita.
Ita. Eo ad Geneva, Switzerland. Eat. Sorry, something popped up here on my. There we go. All right. Find my annotation tool here. Bene. All right. Omnes
Ita.
Ita.
eo ne ad Geneva on New York.
Geneva.
Geneva.
Ita. Ego ad Geneva, Switzerland. Eo. Non ad New York. Eo. Eone ad Paris.
Minime.
Minime.
Minime. Ad Paris non eo. Eone ad Nashville, Tennessee.
Minime.
Minime.
Minime. No. Non ad Nashville, Tennessee. Non eo ad Nashville, Tennessee. Eone ad Geneva, Switzerland.
Ita.
Ita. Omnes.
Ita.
Ita.
Quis ad Geneva it.
Two.
Quis. Ita, quis.
Who's going to Geneva?
Ita, ego, magister, ita, magister, ego. Omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
quis ad New York it.
Helena.
Helena? Ita, Helena ad New York it. Omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
quo ego eo. Quo ego eo.
Geneva.
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 Switzerland.
Ottime. Ad Geneva. Et quo Helena it. Quo Helena it.
New York.
At New York.
Ita Helena ad New York it. Ottime. Bene. Lake, tu es Helena. Quo ego eo. Quo ego eo.
Geneva, Switzerland, east 2.
Optime. Ego eo a Geneva, Switzerland. Ita. Recte. Omnes.
Ita.
Ego eo ad Geneva, Switzerland. Oh. Jesse, tu es Helena. Quo tu is? Quo tu is?
Eo ad New York.
Oh, recte. Tu is ad New York. Ita, recte. Omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
Jesse Helena ad New York it.
Oh.
Mm.
Karen, tu es magister, you are me, tu es magister. Quo tu is? Quo tu is?
Ego ad Geneva, Switzerland.
Ita, recte. Tu is ad Geneva, Switzerland. Et quo it Helena.
Helena eats ad New York.
Optime, recte. Helena ad New York it, et tu, magister, tu is ad Geneva, Switzerland. Optime. Omnes.
Ita.
Ita.
Helena ad New York it, et ego magister ad Geneva eo. Oh, ita. Bene. All right, so where are we at in terms of understanding? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, you got it. 4, you got it, but you got to peek at the screen. 3, you're getting there. 2, all right, good. So we're pretty good. So let's kind of summarize, kind of bring everything together. So here's how it goes. So you could say something like, you could start from the perspective of Helena. Helena est in Omaha, Nebraska. Helena non es laita, es tristis. Helena es tristis quia telefonulum non habet, et telefonulum vot feli suo, et Helena ad New York eat. If you want to even go further, you can describe my situation, magister sum, or you say, if you're playing the role of Helena, tu es magister, or est magister in Mykonos, Graecia, magister delphinum abet, et magister socolatam vot delphino suo, et magister ad Geneva, Switzerland eat. All right. So I'll give you a minute to kind of play around and kind of summarize as much of that as you can. So play the role from Helen's perspective. Pretend you are Helen, talking about the situation as much as you can. We'll all mute ourselves and I'll call you guys back in here in 1 minute. All right. All right, salvete. All right, let's see how we did after kind of taking a moment to kind of let things kind of congeal in the mind. Where are we at? Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, after kind of going through it, being able to produce it. Okay. Being a little shaky. All right, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. Again, if you have to like look at the screen, that's fine. So we'll just practice doing this and see how far we can get. Again, get as much detail as you can. You can get 2, 3, maybe 4 sentences in. That's perfect. That's good because we're going to keep going. So, Lake, let's go ahead and start with you. Tu es Helena. Describe the situation.
Okay. Ego sum Helena, sum in Omaha, Nebraska. Phelim habeo, sed Felis meius laetenon est, quia telefonilum non habet, non habeo. Ergo ad New York eo, quia telefonilum vult, feli meo.
Optime, felicitates, clarite. Optime. Ita, tu es Puebla, tu es in Omaha, Nebraska. Tu habes felem. Felem tus non es laetus quia telefonum non habet, sed vult. Tu quoque non habet telefonum, ergo tu is ad New York, quia telefonum non habes. Bene? Did I miss anything? All right, try to say it as closely as you did. Try to remember all that, but optime, it's a lot. All right. Karen, tu es Helena, describe situation as much as you can.
Ego sum Elena. Ego sum in Omaha, Nebraska. Ego sum Puella. Ego feliz. No, feliz abeo. Feliz meow. No,
Yeah.
no later. No later quis telefonulum no habet. Magister delphinum habet. Magister chocolate volt. Magister Switzerland eat. Helena ad New York eat.
Optime, clarite. Optime. Tu es Helena, tu es Puebla, tu es in Omaha, Nebraska. Tu felem habes, sed telefonum non habes. Felis tus non es laetus quia telefonum non habet. Ergo tu is ad New York, et sum magister delphinum abeo, sed socolatam non habet. Socolata delphino meo, socolatam delphino meo vult. Ergo ad Switzerland eo. Bene? All right. Optime. That's a lot. Good. All right, Jesse. Tu es Helena. Go and describe as much situation as you can.
Okay, I have a question first. What is,
Mhm.
if I'm saying I want, I know volt is
Volo.
Wolo, Wolo?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Let me,
Okay, ego sum Helena, ego sum in Omaha, Nebraska. Feliz abeo. Feliz meus. Volt telefonum, sed non habet. Ego volo telefonum feli mio sed non abeo ergo ad New York eo.
Optime, plaudite. Okay, tu es Helena, tu es Puebla, tu es in Omaha, Nebraska, tu felem abes, felis tuus telefonum non abet, et tu is ad New York, quia tu non abes telefonum. I think I said everything. I don't know if I missed anything.
Close enough. That's good.
All right. Yeah, optime, very good. Yeah, look at, I mean, again, and actually, one more thing you said, I just remembered. Telefonum tu vis feli tuo. You said that, right? You said, I want a phone for my cat, which was
Right.
very good. So again, there's a lot of things you guys can say in Latin, which is, I think, really impressive. That's really cool. All right, optime. Let's keep going then. Because we haven't talked about Jimmy Stewart in a while, because we usually kind of run out of time. So Jimmy Stewart is back. All right, so omnes
Ita.
Yeah.
quo Jimmy Stewart eat. Quo Jimmy Stewart eat.
Wisconsin.
Quo. Ooh, exotic Wisconsin, a hot place these days. All right,
Cheesehead.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
She,
queso Castello.
I should have consulted Lake before because she had Hershey, Pennsylvania. She
She's the
has
expert.
Wisconsin.
She's the class
She,
expert.
she's now our food expert. So whenever we need somebody to go find food, I'm coming to you, Lake. All right. Portase, where quo eat Jimmy Stewart. Where does he go? Wisconsin. Where else?
The moon.
That would have been good too. All right, I need to get more creative. Minime discipuli omnes. He goes. You ready? Goes. Jimmy Stewart at Tokyo, Japan eats.
Oh.
Oh,
They're
because when
famous
you
for
think
cheese.
cheese, you think Tokyo. Stay Lake, I should definitely come to you first. All right, omnes. Eat ne Jimmy Stewart ad Tokyo. Ita minime.
Ita.
Ita Jimmy Stewart ad Tokyo eat. Omnes.
Ita.
Ita.
Eat ne Jimmy Stewart ad Tokyo on Nashville.
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Tokyo eat. Ita Jimmy Stewart ad Tokyo eat. Eat ne Jimmy Stewart ad Mykonos.
Minime.
Minime.
Anime. Eat ne Jimmy Stewart ad Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Minime.
Minime.
Minime, the land of cheese, beer, and sausage. Eat ne Jimmy Stewart ad New York.
Minime.
Minime. Eat ne Jimmy Stewart ad Tokyo.
Ita.
Ita.
Ita ad Tokyo eat. Omnes.
Ita.
Ita.
Quis ad Tokyo eat.
Jimmy Stewart.
Ita. Quis ad New York eat.
Helena.
Helena.
Quis ad Geneva eat.
Two.
Two.
Magister.
Ita. Eo ad Geneva eat. Minime. Eo ad Geneva. Ego ad Geneva. Eo. Helena ad New York eat. Et Jimmy Stewart ad Tokyo eat. Ita. Karen, tu es Jimmy Stewart. Quo tu is. Quo tu is.
Ego. Eo. Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo, Japan.
Ita recte.
Ad Tokyo, Japan.
Ottime, recte. Tu is ad Tokyo, Japan. Ottime. Omnes,
Ita.
Ita.
Jimmy Stewart, Karen, ad Tokyo, Japan, eat. Oh. Lake.
Ita.
Tu es mater optima. You're the best mother because I see her combing your daughter's hair right now. Tu es Jimmy Stewart. Quo tu is.
Ad Tokyo eo.
Ita tu is ad Tokyo. Ita omnes.
Ita.
Lake Jimmy Stewart ad Tokyo eat.
Oh.
Oh. Jesse, tu es Helena. Quo tu is.
Eo ad New York.
Ita tu is ad New York. Et quis ad Tokyo eat.
Jimmy Stewart ad Tokyo.
Eat.
Do I have to eat? Okay.
Optime ita. I mean, you could just say Tokyo would be all right. Ita tu es Elena, tu is ad New York, and Jimmy Stewart eat ad Tokyo. Optime. Bene. Let's see. I think we could probably, where are we at with understanding that now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I get worried as I go down to this. All right, good. So again, we're just going to try and kind of encapsulate everything, confirm it, bring it all together, congeal it, wrap it up. So again, this time take on the role of Jimmy Stewart and practice your Jimmy Stewart impressions when we have you on mute. So you can be like, I'm Jimmy Stewart. I go show Jimmy Stewart. Abreo asinum sed caseum volo asinomeo. All right, I'll cut it out. Jimmy Stewart asinum abeo et soc minime caseum volo asinomeo. Ergo ego eo ad Tokyo, Japan, because when I think cheese, I think Tokyo, Japan. Bene. And you can continue on. Es magister. Magister socolatum vot sed socolatum non habet. Socolatum vot delphino suo et magister ad Geneva it. Et est Helena. Helena espuela. Helena telefonulum vot feli suo sed telefonulum non habet. Ergo Helena ad New York it. All right. So take on the role of Jimmy Stewart. Do your best Jimmy Stewart impression. Don't worry, it's going to be muted, and try to talk as much as you can. Yes, Lake.
I was just going to ask if you could go back a slide. Just I'm okay with the Feli Suo, but just to get a reminder of like some of the other pronouns to be able to switch. Maybe we don't have some of that.
Yeah, I didn't
saved.
write them up here. So for example, let me write some of them on there for you. That's a good idea. Let's see here. So, for example, you'd have meus, meum, which is just mine. You would have tuus, tua, tuum, which is yours. And then you have suus, whoops. Suus, tua, tuum, which is his or hers. Let me bring that on the screen so you can see a little bit better here.
Okay, so that's if I want to say like my cat, right? That'd be Fei.
Right. So
right? Okay.
right. So it'd be like you see here suo. So feli suo. If it was mine, I'd say feli meo. I'm doing it for my cat, or feli tuo, right?
Okay.
So you kind of just change the ending, and you just change, I guess, the root for meus, tuus, or suus.
Oh, and the
that
other
make
thing I was going to
sense?
ask, yeah, is there a
Mhm.
reason that Felis changes to Feli, but then Delphinus changes to Delfino and not Delphini? Is there a
If
reason?
you want the great, yeah, there's a reason. It's what happens is these nouns have different patterns that they follow called declensions. And so technically delphinus is what we call a second declension noun, and then feli belongs to felis felis, which is a third declension noun. So the grammar explanation there is that they belong to different noun groups. And so that's why they change a little bit. But does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or does that scare you more? So do the best that you can. Just try to tell the story, right? Like that's what you would try to tell your students. Don't worry so much about the grammar. What about comprehension? Try to tell the story because all the other stuff, the grammar will kind of come when they're ready for it.
What was
So,
the
all right.
Asino,
Mhm.
what were the ones for the donkey? Just you can say-
Asinos,
Yeah.
okay,
donkey or ass is where the word comes from.
right.
Delphinos.
Just Asinos.
Okay,
Asinos,
all right.
Asinum, and Asino.
No, I think.
Yep.
Okay, those
Yep.
are the three. Okay. That's all I
Yep.
need because we're Jimmy Stewart. I can give it. Now I don't care about the dolphin.
That's right.
That's Magister.
That's right.
I'm worried about my donkey, my ass.
That's right. Your ass, exactly. All right. 1 minute. I'll go ahead and mute myself. Let me find my mute. There it is. And all right, 1 minute go. Describe situation as you or Jimmy. Okay, Salwete, welcome back. So we'll kind of wrap this up by describing the situation again. You're just going to play the role as Jimmy Stewart. Describe as much as you can, right? The idea is just to work out, think about the story, the details, and just try and comprehend and discuss that. Don't worry so much about the grammar. So, Jesse, let's start off with you. You are Jimmy Stewart. Describe the situation.
Okay. Ego son Jimmy Stewart. Ego in no. Ego sum in where is he? Oh,
Palau.
Wow.
Palau. Okay. Abeo Asinus. Can I say it that way? That order? Abeo
Just go
Asinus.
with-
Okay. Said Asinos meos non not happy. Laetus es tristes quia non quia caseum non abet. Ergo ad Tokyo ale.
Optime. Ita, tu es Jimmy Stewart, tu es in Palau, tu asinum habes, sed asinus tuus non es laetus es tristis. Cur es tristis? Asinus tuus es tristis, quia caseum non habet. Ergo tu is ad Tokyo, Japan, quia tu caseum non abes. Ita? Did I get that right? Optime, very good. Yeah, very good. I mean, again, you're putting a lot of information together. So that's very impressive. Very good. All right. Karen, I see Cotton is here. So Tu es Helena. Go and describe situations if you're Helena now. Try that
Elena.
out.
Ego sum Elena sum Huella and ego sum and Omaha, Nebraska. Abeo feliz meus no es laita. No abet telefonulum. Jimmy Stewart, est en Palau. Asinus abet Asinus dus Volo Caseum. Magister Delphinum abet Delphinum sus chocolate volo. I'm kind of tired. That's all I kind of got.
Ultimate, you you did a lot. I
Okay.
was just expecting you to do Elena, but you did everybody. Ultimate. Tu
Okay.
es Elena, tu es Puebla, tu es in Omaha, Nebraska, tu felem abes, de telefonulum non abes. Felis tuus telefonulum vot, sed felis tuus telefonulum non abet. Ergo tu is ad New York. Est magister delphinum abet, sed delphinus suus socolatam vot, sed magister socolatam non abet. Est Jimmy Stewart est in Palau, Jimmy Stewart asinum abet, sed asinus suus caseum vot. And then that's when you said you were tired. And I was like, of course, you said a lot of Latin. That's awesome. Now you better get Caught on the phone because I think he's earned it. Ultimate. All right, Lake, tu es magister. Describe situation. Pretend you're me. We're living that wonderful life in Mykonos. Go ahead.
Okay, ego sum magister, ego sum in Mykonos, Graecia, Delphinum habeo, sed Delphinus meus laetus non est, sed est tristis quia socolatam vult, ergo et socolatam non habeo, ergo ad Switzerland eo, quia socolatum delphino meo volo.
Ultimate. Plaudite. Tu es magister. Tu delphinum abet. Et delphinus tuus socolatum non abet, et delphinus tuus est tristis, non est laetus, quia socolatam vult. Tu non abes socolatam, ergo tu is ad Geneva, Switzerland. Tu vis socolatam delphino tuo. Bene? Optime. Optime omnes, plaudite. Very good, excellent job. Any questions before I let you guys go for the evening?
I do have a
That's
request.
perfect.
You can wait till after that you stop the recording if you want.
Okay, all right. But okay, well, otherwise, I'll go ahead and stop the recording. So, gratias vobis et valete omnes. Let me sign off here. Where we go? There it is. All right, good, cool.